Hello and welcome to our Civics project presentation. Our topic that we chose to focus on is environmental pollution, specifically water pollution. From the beginning of time, water has remained as one of the most important factors in maintaining life of any ecosystem. Everyone needs water to survive, and it is essential to human life. Ever since industrialization, this essential resource has become polluted and diminished. In 1972, the Clean Water Act was passed by Congress in order to protect bodies of water along with drinking water throughout America. One of the main reasons this act was passed was due to the Cuyahoga River in Ohio. This river was extremely polluted and had so much pollution in it that it caught on fire. This act has also worked well in many cases, and it has helped to decrease pollution across the country.
The basin itself of all the water that flows into the Great Lakes and out through the St. Lawrence is an area bigger than France. It is home to 40 million people. About 1 in 10 Americans and a quarter of all Canadians live within this basin. So we're talking about a pretty large swath of very diverse lands and people. They are so big, and this is always a surprise to people who have never seen it, that you can't see across them. When you take a boat across these lakes, most of the way across you can't see either shore. That's how vast they are.
However, there have been many flaws and failures of the Clean Water Act. There still needs to be changes when it comes to the enforcement of the act. Representative Scott Peters of California had this to say in regards to a lack of regulations being followed in San Diego.
For 40 years, the city of San Diego has treated the region's sewage through the Point Loma wastewater treatment plant. It's a chemically enhanced primary treatment facility that treats wastewater to a level that can be discharged into the ocean without harming the environment. The Clean Water Act generally requires sewer systems to implement a secondary level of treatment. However, scientists at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography have consistently said that forcing San Diego ratepayers to pay billions of dollars to upgrade the Point Loma facility to secondary treatment would be a waste of money, because the enhanced advanced treatment the plant currently provides, combined with its 4-mile-long outfall, causes no harm to the ocean environment. In fact, the construction of a new facility along the coastline could do more harm than good. For these reasons, San Diego has been allowed to avoid building a new facility through a federal waiver process at a cost of millions of dollars every 5 years.
There have also been multiple environmental disasters that have created a great deal of pollution. One of these disasters is the Elk River chemical spill in West Virginia. A large amount of chemicals were spilled into the Elk River, which supplies drinking water to Charleston. Many people faced negative side effects, including becoming physically ill. Author Angie Rosser believes that a lack of regulation is largely to blame for the chemical spill.
Where is the enforcement and oversight, I think, is with the whole situation brought to light in a very real way.
Another water crisis in America was Flint, Michigan. This occurred when the city of Flint changed its water source to the Flint River. This water was not properly treated, and it led to water that had high levels of lead. There is a requirement for the city to do corrosion control of its lead pipes, but it did not do so. Sid Roy, who is part of a team at Virginia Tech who worked to expose the water crisis, believes that there were failures from the local, state, and federal government. He had this to say about the federal government's and EPA's role in the crisis.
So everyone failed. I mean, EPA could have been when the state government failed and lied about corrosion control and when they were discovered. EPA could have been the heroes when they found out that this was going on, and then they had a whistleblower come out and say this was going on. They could have, accepted his word and taken it seriously and taken action much, much sooner. But they didn't.
The EPA is now planning on making changes to lead pipes. They are now working to remove all lead drinking water pipes in the U.S. This will hopefully help to increase the quality of drinking water throughout the U.S. and prevent drinking water disasters like those which have happened in the past. While overall, the clean water does not help to reduce water pollution throughout the United States, there are still flaws of the Act. In order to limit these flaws and to make the Act more successful, There must be reforms in the Act.